problem reads, two blocks of mass M1 and M2 are connected by a rod of mass M2, as shown in the diagram. A constant unknown force, Fa, pulls upward on the top block while both blocks in the rod move upward at a constant velocity v, near the surface of the Earth. The direction of the gravitational force on each block points downwards. So part A wants us to find the force Fa and express it as a vector. In order to do this, we know that VA is constant. And in this case, according to our momentum principle, if VA is constant, then momentum is going to be equal to 0. And that also means that F net is equal to 0. And in this case, we'll choose a system. So we'll say that the system includes M1, M2, and M3. And then we'll have to figure out our agents that are acting on the system. So we have Earth and the unknown force. And then based on our agents, we can find the forces that are acting on the system. So we have Fg, which is the force of Earth, or force of gravity, and Fa, which is what we're trying to solve for. So we have that F net equals Fa minus Fg. And we can get this equation from the forces we found based on our system. And then we can move this over, since we know F net is 0, Fa will be equal to Fg. The force of gravity is equal to masses times the g constant, and we'll have to include all three masses that we include in our system. So we'll have, we have to write this as a vector, so 0, M1 plus M2 plus M3, all times gravity, and that'll be our answer for Fa. The next part says find acceleration of A. Acceleration is equal to change of velocity over change of time. We know that the change of velocity is equal to 0 because the velocity is constant, therefore it's not changing. So in this case, we can say that acceleration is equal to 0, 0, 0, based on the fact that velocity is constant. The next part says find F213, which is the force exerted by the rod on the top block. So we'll have to do what we did in part A by choosing a system, identifying the agents acting on the system, and then using those agents to identify the forces. So we have that the system includes, for our system, we're going to say that M1 and M2 are in the system. And then we find the agents acting on it. We'll have M3 acting on the system and Earth. And then based on these agents, we'll have the forces. The forces would be the vector F3 on 2. And of course Fg, which is the force of Earth. And then based on these forces, we can write out our equation. We'll have F net equals F3 on 2 minus Fg. Once again, we know F net is 0. We found that earlier.